the black and green playing towards us is the number 12 for the Grammar Tech. Has it just outside the 22. Back to the first 5. So downfield. Came there on the halfway line from Waitemata. He returns a good kick. But Grammar Tech have it. Came there. Midway 22, 10 metre line. Shifted out to the hooker now. I apologise, just having to jump in behind camera. I haven't got the names in front of me. Waitemata are up quick. Still with Grammar Tech. 10 metres short of the halfway line. Hooker with a second carry. They go blind now, Grammar Tech in blue. There with the number 8. Offload, big collision, bit of head contact as well. Palmer's got his hand out for a knock-on advantage. And Waitemata have it 2 metres inside their own half now. Going to be shuffled along the backs. He's a bit wide. It's that right-hand winger. A lot of blue shirts in there. To ground just on the halfway line. Wind is blowing left to right at the moment. They go out to the left once more. To the open. Grammar Tech meeting with numbers. Switch the blind. Good little break here for Waitemata. Shrinks out of 2. Gets a nice offload out. And Waitemata will open up the scoring. And it's 5-0 kick to come. And the try scorer there, just wanted to see. It's as though the number 7 has it. It's Penny Fihaki, the try scorer. Kia ora, Ropes. How you going, mate?
Hey, good, thanks, Bev. Great to be back here at Orakei. Yeah, perfect conditions. Wind just picked up in the last 10 to 15 minutes, but yeah, good to be back.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad in that development game. I mean, it was tricky at times, but not.
It was a tough game, I think, for Coach Jackson. Yeah, he was definitely tearing his hair out on the sideline. But they got the win.
It's the main thing. That's what I was saying upstairs after I'd ran touch the first half. That 4 points is 4 points in the bank.
Absolutely.
This kick 6 metres in from that net far touch. The right hand touch for Waitemata. 28 on the angle. Unfortunately, just due to the setup here, we can't bring you where the kicker is, so we've just got it on the goalposts. Just waiting at the moment. Takes a step back, comes in, strikes it, and it's away to the right, but not much. Early lead there, Ropes.
Yeah, no, it's a 5-0 lead, obviously, for Waitemata. So, coming up for the kick-off.
Corey Evans in the Blues squad this week as they head to a 2-week trip to Aussie. Sorry.
Yes.
Shift into the midfield. Just outside the 22 at the moment, Waitemata. They're black and green. Just back to the play in the pocket. First receiver gives it some good air. Grammar Tech full back. Follows it in midfield.
Tangatai.
No, actually Caleb's been ruled out of the game, I've been told. So there's someone else wearing 15 for Grammar Tech. And they have it on the halfway line as they shift out to the left.
Oh, go.
Now there with the left-hand winger. "12 metres inside the Waitemata half. Go open again. Then with the number 8. Making metres. Halfbacks are peeling.
Go.
Now there's a split for the number 6. He's got one man to beat. Goes round him. And it's going to be blocked up by the piece. Kick to come.
Great try by Ollie Parkinson there. He's been going really well in the Lucies, and I do have to note that the loose forward trio are all ex-Auckland Grammar old boys, so good to see it going on from there.
Some good ball movement. We'll have a replay for you in a moment.
I loved how he just spotted that gap, he went through it, and then he just kept on going, and he managed to get himself down there.
Yeah, we'll have a look. I might have cut it a little bit too late, but we'll have a we'll see anyway.
Go, go.
Now
There he
there's
goes,
a spot
through that
for the
gap.
number 6. He's got one man to beat, goes round
He's
him.
off the tackler and in for the try.
And it's going to be blocked up by the piece.
Good work, Ollie.
Kick to come.
Great try by Ollie Parkinson there. He's been going really well in the loosies, and I do have to note that the loose forward trio are all ex-Auckland Grammar old boys, so
As the conversion doesn't look too bad, but it is away to the right as well. So both early tries unsuccessful, 5 apiece. 6 minutes gone, first half.
well, we've got a game on here now, Bev, I think, by the look of it.
Well, amazingly, Ropes, I was telling you pre-game that these games have been quite tight between Waitemata and TEC. As the restart goes down and towards the 22. Fires it back to Jackson. And he'll find touch, not too many metres, but into touch nonetheless. Line out now, 5 metres outside the 22 for TEC. The tricky conditions for throwing at the moment with that wind, or?
It is, yeah, you can definitely see it. They've just got to get it right. The wind's coming in down over the hill, so it's great that we're playing into the wind in the first half.
He goes down to the back, a bit off the top there, one by TEC, so one gets the throw early. Throws it back, Jackson, put boot to ball. And taken cleanly by Waitemata, he'll return the kick. Down towards the left-hand winger. Fires it right to Jackson, and Jackson will kick out to the right this time, but there is Waitemata players there back waiting for it. Now the return kick. Down inside the 22 for TEC. Still in field. And the halfback for TEC.
Tom Strawn.
Thomas Strawn, the son of.
And Strawn.
Will settle things 8 metres outside the 22. Thanks, Ropes. I was trying to remember who the number 9 was. 5-man line out. Goes over the back again, so first 2 line outs, one against the throw. There for Hainsworth for Alfu. Had a good game for the 20 minutes that was played last week. Fire out to the left, big contact on the hooker. We go blind again, Jackson out towards the centre. Now they go right, hooker again, and a lot of play. Jackson shuffles along the back line. Here's for the number 8. And first penalty of the game goes the way of Waitemata, not releasing is the call.
Gage Jackson there just taking the ball in, being held up, I believe, or being held by the ball.
Yeah, apologies, it's Gage Jackson playing 8. It's Nua Soti that's wearing the number 10 jersey for TEC. Waitemata finding touchline just outside the TEC 22.
It's getting ready for the line out there. The wind may play a bit of a factor, but like you said, they've done 2 overthrows here, so it'll be quite interesting to see what happens. Taking it short, and we've taken it. We've taken the ball.
3 line outs, 3 ones against the throw. Strawn there with the hooker. Finds the right hand winger in the infield. And now the penalty. Going in from the side is the call. And discipline at the moment, Ropes.
Yeah, absolutely. The ref out there today, he's on his 46th game. He's closing in on 50 Premier matches.
Great achievement. Yeah. It's as though Waitemata are going to take the 3. Adam Palmer is the man with the whistle.
Hails from Thames Valley, and
is that what's wrong with him? Just for the listeners, I still currently reside in Paeroa.
But a great achievement nonetheless. Obviously, Ant Petrie recently just achieved his 50th
Auckland premiere.
Yes, and he's done something like
63 all up. Yeah.
Well, he'd be 51 now or from last week's game anyway. But
and his brother Todd getting his AR debut last night for the Crusaders Rebels match.
And Angus may be refereeing the match as well. So yeah, great achievement by two Auckland referees.
This penalty, probably 30 on the angle. It's 7 metres to the left-hand uprights as he looks it. Left-hand uprights as we do. He takes a step, comes in, strikes it, and it's successful. Waitemata back in front, 8-5, 11 minutes gone, first half.
Okay, we're just getting ready for the kick-off there.
On the restart from TEC, there's a player in front, Ropata, and that's a coach killer.
That is absolutely and the referees are taught to look out for that. It's basic 101 from the players, and they should be aware of it. Always be back behind your kicker, regardless of what grade you're playing in.
We're all human though, unfortunately. All prone to mistakes. Great to have your company, folks. Bevin, Jenkinson and Ropata with you.
Actually, interestingly, I refereed a under-14 game on Thursday, and what I actually
I'm amazed you've still got legs of your side that you've been run off them.
Here we are, set for the scrum. No, it looks like it's gone down.
And it is a reset. You can't have a game of rugby without a scrum reset, can we?
Absolutely, it always happens. Having a quick yak to the front rows, clean your boots, and let's get it set. Square on is the call. Here we go. Halfback Ma, about to put the ball in.
Yeah, 3-3 split with the backs. And it looks as though they'll go out to the right, to their right-hand side. Good shuffle along there. And it's brought into touch, does he?
Yep. Tried to flick the ball off, it hit his winger and it went into touch. GTEC ball.
Well, I won't mind that. They'll be their first throw to the line-out. Whereas they've already won the first 3 line-outs of the match.
Yeah. Actually, no, sorry. No? It must have been a knock-on from the before the ball went out. So, or maybe a forward pass.
It was hard to see with that pole. Yeah. Tell you what, ropes have been doing this 5 years, and everywhere I go, I've got to put a pole in my way somewhere.
Absolutely.
It's a tradition I've had since day one, basically.
Scrum set.
It's Waitemata ball. There's good push here from the Waitemata forwards. Been told to use it. Switch play back in field. First tackle might have been high, but play on was the call. Long ball to meet them. They're 2 metres outside the TEC 22. Wide ball out to the left wing.
Great tackle by Liam Fitzsimon's there.
Had to make it count. There's too many jerseys back. Waitemata go infield this time. Good footwork there. Still outside the 22 though. A bit of a loopy pass out to the left.
Referee's got his arm up for some advantage.
I think there's a tackle that might be high. There's a drop goal attempt that is a little bit loopy. And I'll come back to the advantage. 3 penalties all the way of Waitemata at this stage, right?
Yeah. Looks like it's called it for, was it not rolling away?
I think so.
Just in the ruck area. Very unlucky, but anyway. But yes, I had to do this under 14 match, and interestingly, a lot of the players were actually league players. So in the ruck area, they were standing back 3 metres from where they should be. I was a bit shocked actually. Never seen it before. First time ever.
Yeah,
Anyway.
well, especially at that grade, they like to get that half a metre forward, don't they?
Oh, they do, but they were 3 metres back, and I actually had to tell them, both teams at half time, hey, look, here's the vantage line. Very unusual thing to do, but yeah, I came up and showed them where it was, so it was great. Education on the field.
It's what's good at that age group. This penalty straight out in front, 25 out. One from two so far. Can't actually see the number there. He comes and strikes it. And it's hit the posts and gone over. Lucky.
It goes over.
It was the number 10 for Waitemata. It is 11-5. 15 gone. Lani Sayasu. 2 from 3 now.
Yeah, it's been a bit of an arm wrestle, isn't it? It's definitely shaping up to be that way, but I think the GTEC forwards need to move down and start camping in their half to get any go forward. We've seen it before.
So restart goes out to Commentators right, Waitemata's left. They claim it. Just outside the 22. Fires it infield. Takes the man in the pockets. Puts it down.
Great take by Fitzsimons.
Fitzsimons, it was trouble in that one that just picked up. He's running it back, fires it out to the right. Then with the right hand winger, chips it through. It's all messy, but Palmer says it was a forward pass.
Great passage of play there, especially from Fitzsimons. He took the ball. It was a bit wobbly, but he did really well. He managed to get down there, get it off to his winger, and unfortunately it was just a bit of a forward pass there.
Yeah, but it's interesting. Sort of any Ramatali, had some options if that pass hadn't gone forward. End of the day, though, that's what the referee said. So that's what we go with.
Absolutely.
Scrum a metre inside the Commentators half. Starts to go down and Commentators win the penalty. I think Javid Ali made that call from the assistant, came from the assistant referee. Thanks, Richard. Coming back in behind camera.
Welcome back, Richard.
It's Commentators kick for touch and touch finder 5 metres outside the 22. Let us know where you're tuning in from, folks. Any comments or questions? We'll get to them when we can. If we don't know the answer, ropes, we'll make it up.
Absolutely.
Hey, look, it's Commentators win their second line out on their own throw. Gun into the maul there. Still travelling. Got it on the blind now. It's coming infield, but still moving. Just inside the 22, it comes down. Palmer's looking. Says ball is there to be presented. That's on the Waitemata side. And the penalty going against Waitemata as they turn that ball over. And from the side again, discipline.
Absolutely.
Ropes both ways, just letting them down.
Yeah, definitely, and they've gone for the line out.
Yeah, quick kick into touch there. Congratulations to Hinuera Rugby Club, who are celebrating 100 years this weekend. Hinuera, 10-minute drive from Waitemata.
Fantastic. It's also great to see, two clubs with over 100 years.
It's off the back of the maul there from the number 3. I think even Kafa Nonungu wasn't too sure. And sorry, what's the call made there?
I'm not too sure.
Accidental offside?
Yeah.
No, it's gone the way of Commentators, but the scrum. So maybe there was a bit of a stray Waitemata hand.
Yeah, could well have been. Maybe just in that ruck area, yeah, correct. That probably would have.
Scrum here, 5 metres outside, out from the Waitemata try line on the 15 in from touch. A lot of yahooing going on in the first grade game, happening on number 3 here. Under 21s, Old Boys 85s having a bye this weekend. Development winning 24-22. There's another reset. The last three meetings between these two teams, Ropes, 2013, 29-17 and 48-13 have been in favour of Grammar Tech.
Yes.
So all but one of those quite close. 2020 there was a 24-all draw.
Yep.
Waitemata have had one big win since 2018, but haven't been successful since. As Strawn has it at the back. There was Soti. Some wraparound ball there for the number 14 off his wing, gives it off.
Sinavetti.
Off to the left-hand winger. And Crichton's in. 11-10 kick to come.
Yeah, it's great to see them doing some good forward play in there. Once they get in that over the into the opposition half, they are dangerous. If they can just get over and keep in there, I think that's how they're going to play the game all day, and they'll start racking it up. But they've got to start playing
since
smart
2018. But here's the replay for you. Just didn't push the right button to get the overlay at the back.
Strawn gets the ball, puts it wide to a
some
centre.
wraparound ball there for the number 14 off his wing, gives it off.
For the try.
Sinavetti off to the left-hand winger, and Crichton's in. Conversion is successful from wide out. Grammar Tech lead 12-11, 18 to go first half, and it's the first league Grammar Tech in the league for the first time. Is one moment, folks. Yep, now we're back.
We are back.
It's all right, Richard. No signal's okay. You know, when play's not going on. Restart here. And it's up in the air. A couple of Grammar Tech players underneath it fighting for it.
Great take by Liam.
Liam Eames, the captain. Now off to get Jackson wearing 8 with that blonde hair. Got a few players going with him. Good leg drive. Back to Soti. Soti, he'll kick out to the right hand side. Haynes' foot in front of Flu.
Oh, get up there, boys.
I think some big scrappy tackles coming in. Waitemata have it on the Grammar Tech 10 metre line. It's 18 in from touch. They're going to run it off to some pods. Back to a couple of players, they're fighting for it, but nice little loop pass out the back there, and the Waitemata number 11, Sousu, into touch, but Adam Palmer back for a penalty.
Yep.
And from the side.
Yep, he's got him. Unfortunate, but anyway.
Yeah, 4-1 the penalty count at the moment, the way of Waitemata. They've converted 2 of those penalties as well.
They have, yeah. Moving up into the 22 there.
Yeah, Ali putting his flag up 5 metres inside the 22.
Ex-rugby referees manager. And now for New Zealand cricket.
Gets around.
But good to see him back here.
There's the line out, goes over the top again, so yet to win a line out of their own.
And
As Taito has it, just outside the 22, comes back to Soti. Soti will drill it downfield, trying to beat the player, trying to get the ball over the top of the player. He can't. He brings it back. He's going to kick it, but he hasn't gone too far. Taken there by Grammar Tech, just outside the 22. Strawn out to the right hand side there with Jackson. Gets brought down and a penalty. Tackler not releasing. That's the call.
Yeah, there's been some. There was a good passage of play there. Obviously, Valentino at the back taking the ball. He's done that about 2 or 3 times now when it's been overthrown by the Waitemata team. So it's great that he's there as the ball's kicked out.
Well, it just adds salt to the wound, doesn't it? The hooker can't throw it properly, but I'll get in there.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think it might be a timing issue in the line out for Waitemata.
That's 4 against the throw for them. This one's messy off the top from TEC, but they have it. Ainsworth full. Been in the blue squad last season. Makes it just a couple of metres, and now they've got it through the middle of the field. Falfo's still with it. Now with Jackson. They'll go left, quick ball here. Jackson has got it this time, and he's been brought into touch. But it was
Just
quick
went
movement
out.
there for Ropata.
It was very quick, hey? And once again, they're showing when they're getting in that 22, that's the danger zone for them. They want to go hard, and they've been doing it.
Ollie Parkinson, that made that first break wearing number 6. Super Rugby Pacific carrying on today. Fijian draw at 17-0 over Moana Pacifica at the moment at half time. Yes, they've claimed the line out now, TEC.
Strawn's mustering the troops, calling them in.
Just a pick and go there. Second run trying to make metres, but they've more crabbed sideways. Might have made a few metres on that one.
Driving forward. Gage is just waiting off the outside as he comes in.
Soti puts a crossfield kick. Wasn't well timed, but he's there with Ramatelli.
Great catch of the ball there.
He had to come in field, and it's scored. Trike scored there. It's a pick off the back of the ruck, and just waiting to see who has it.
Looks like Liam Fitzsimons.
Liam Fitzsimons in from the fullback. For the 5-pointer, 17-11, kick to come. 27 minutes gone first half.
Yeah, great work by TEC. Once again, when they move into that 22, they're dangerous. They're absolutely dangerous. They know their way to the try line, and they do it very hard.
Puts a crossfield kick. Wasn't well timed, but he's there with Ramatelli.
Great catch of the ball there. You can just see him there.
He had to
Tom
come in
Strawn.
field, and it's scored. Trike scored there.
Fitzsimons was definitely involved.
Ruck, and just waiting to see who has it.
Looks like Liam Fitzsimons.
Who do you think it was? Sorry, Richard. Simon's in from the fullback.
It's his brother was a good lock. So.
No, who was the try scorer?
Oh, I think it was. The fullback.
No. It doesn't really matter. Strawn's taking it up.
Who's shaking hands?
Exactly, Eugene. It's a GTEC try.
Just excited that the fullback cleaned out a breakdown.
As the conversion from Strawn is inside the left-hand uprights. Conversion successful, 19-11. Well, it was early possession in territory for Waitemata, but they find themselves down 8 points. So the kick comes down to 8 Halamemes. He returns it 5 metres outside their own 22. Now there with Kafanonungu with ball. Strawn goes left. There with the loose head of Mailinga. Still making some good metres is TEC. Jackson out the pick to Soti. Soti changes direction. Puts the little chip through. Takes it himself. And it's been flicked out the back. And I think it's going to be knocked on. Yes, it is. But some good invention there from the number 10, Ropata.
Absolutely. Look, he managed to find that gap. He scooted on through, chip and chase, and unfortunately he might have just gone to click that ball and went through as we prepare for the scrum. Waitemata feed.
5 metres inside their own half, 8 in from their right hand touch. Haven't paid the bills yet. Good big thanks to the sponsors: Eclipse Accounting, Rob Law Max Recruitment, Built, Orakei Marine, and Musashi. can see them rotating around the left-hand corner. As Waitemata start to spin, turn the scrum. Now they come out to the left. Quick hands there for the second five. Now with the centre of Amanaki. He's brought down 8 metres inside the half. Now it goes infield. One off runner, but Hainsworth Whaafu making some tackles. He might have held him up here. He has, but still moving through Waitemata. And it's going to be a turnover. Good D there from Whaafu as well as other players.
Absolutely, yeah. It was great to see them converge and hold the player up as well. It's great to see some great rivalry between the two clubs, over 100 years of rugby between them. Really good to see, obviously, with GTEC being an amalgamation of a number of clubs, but as you probably already mentioned, last week they were playing in the Grafton colours, over 150 years.
Yes, yep. Ponsonby, not the only club this season celebrating a huge milestone. So all 6 backs for GTEC here, lined out to the left. So just on the halfway mark, 18 in from the right-hand touch. It's messy though, but penalty angling in second time. Adam Palmer's pinged them for that.
Looks like they're going to kick the ball out, go for the line out.
Obviously, Waitemata worried about the 6 backs lined up. That's why they tried to kill the scrum.
And touch finder, flag goes up. 3 metres inside the 22. Options available here for GTEC. Ropata?
I think they'll go. They'll probably. Wow. They'll get the ball up to Liam. They could do a bit of a drive and then spin it wide. Looking at the fullback and winger out there, they're standing out there quite wide left of the screen. Oh no, it's gone to 6.
Ball's gone to the back, but straight to the GTEC jumper.
Uncontested, that's criminal.
Yeah, as we set for the scrum. 3 in the 22.
University leading Mariko Rovers 19-0 at the moment in their game. I'll try and have a look and see what the other scores are at the moment. Pakuranga at home 12-5 over College Rifles. Maris 24-5 at home against Puki Te Papa Roskilde. Which is all the home sides are leading at the moment. No, East Tamaki trailing 7-0 against Waitakere City. As it's gone, it gets the feed. Sam Hainsworth Whaafu has it. Okay, Jackson's got it off the back of the scrum there. Now Taito. 15 out from the line. Still tight with the forwards at the moment. What a ball there. Kavanungu. Is he fighting for it? But GTEC have it. Soti finds his 12 of Louis. 7 metres out from the line in front of the horns. And it's gone against Waitemata, hands in the ruck.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like they're going to take the points, I think.
You think the tee has been run out, has it? No, it hasn't, but definitely the assistant referees have gone underneath the post. A little bit of rain coming in too.
Yeah, it's just starting to come in now. I mean, it's been great up until now, but the wind's still quite blustery as well. 6 minutes to the half-time break.
It's turned off.
Interesting to see that Pakuranga and College Rifles, they're playing for the Sir Fred Allen Cup.
Challenge Cup.
Yeah. Challenge Cup.
Sorry, the penalty is successful. And what GTEC lead 22-11. Just having to swap the cameras over. We'll have a feed for you in a second, but you just have to put up some radio.
Winston McCarthy, paint a picture with a voice.
Restart from Waitemata out to the left for GTEC as usual. Messy, but was claimed there. There with the number 11, Crichton, the try scorer. Now they go open, Jackson, with a couple of Waitemata players. Back to Soti in the pocket. He'll kick it straight downfield. And Waitemata claim it. They're with their second 5. Ty has it. And it's spilled out on the TEC side. But it's been knocked on originally from TEC.
Yep.
Alright, we have our video feedback.
RIP dead camera.
Good to go. It's under 5 minutes until the half-time break. 22-11. GTEC are leading Waitemata. Set for the scrum. Waitemata feed. Front row's not quite sitting straight. Referee Palmer just calling them back in again. Having a quick chat to them.
Yeah, they say English is the hardest language to learn. I reckon front rows are the second hardest.
Here we go. Feeds in.
Yeah, it's a good scrum here from TEC. Is it starting to wheel a little bit? It's messy, but Waitemata,
Yeah.
It's gone round, and it'll still be Waitemata ball. Good positive scrum from TEC though.
Absolutely. You've got Maliliana there in the front row there, a very strong campaigner, along with Valentino Taito and Samu Kafonana. Referee just having another quick chat to them. Getting them set.
Looks as though your half-time mate has joined us as well. Well, he was here. Oh no, he's down there. Now I see him.
Yeah, he's coming
I was
down.
going to say, he did. It's breaking off the back. There with Toki wearing the headgear for 12. They go right and still in tight with the forwards. It's been knocked back though from Waitemata. It's cleaned up just inside the TEC half. And a penalty, TEC this time in from the side. Disappeared on us, Jacko. I saw you one moment, you're gone the next.
Here he is, joining the commentary box with coach Brendan Jackson and son to Gage Jackson.
Son too, father too.
Father too.
Well, one of those. Good touch finder here from
Closely related anyway.
Waitemata's number
Gage is
10.
having a good game today.
Lani Sosu. I'll have a line out, meter inside the 22. There's assistant referee Javid Ali not happy with something there, so telling them to open up the gap.
Sure, he's not the only assistant referee yet.
Tries down the back, successful off the top. Go out to the midfield. There with the centre. Saviiti. Now they go right again. Good tackling being made by TEC. Now they switch play to the left. Saviiti has it. They've got numbers to burn. Doesn't get the offload away. Good tackle, Soti in there, making it. And turnover ball, and it's been knocked on from the loose head. Gonna have to make some tackles here, TEC. Put down 5 metres out from the line, and they'll come back, no advantage. But almost opened up for Waitemata.
It did. They had the numbers to burn. Lucky Soti was in there, did some good defence, and then you got the cover defence coming across as well.
These pronunciations. Waitemata with the scrum, 14 in from touch, 10 out from the line.
Potential last play as we kick into the 40-minute mark. Half time is beginning.
Yeah, reminder, it's the time we have, not the referee's time.
Yeah, absolutely.
All Waitemata backs out to the right.
Ref having another chat to the front rows.
All about man management, you'd know about that, being a referee yourself.
Absolutely.
Remember those in my day.
Getting it straight and square.
Taiwhaku Utoki waiting outside Lani Sausu. Outside him Saviti.
Scrum.
Scrum's going sideways, but in from the boring in is the call going against the tight head of TEC. Kapanungu.
Be interesting what they do here. Will they call another scrum?
Yep, they do too.
Scrum.
Kofu no Nungu. This is the tight head.
Set now.
Interestingly enough, the backline for Waitemata just a little bit tighter than they were. The scrum is moving around. Goes out to the left. Ball there for Whakaututu. Brought down 5 metres out from the line. So keeping them tight here. One off runner. There with Kata, the number 1. 2 metres out. Advantage being played, and they'll play the advantage. Offside is the call. Taps it, goes quickly. Does the number 7, Fihaki.
Just been held up short of the line.
They go again. Just short of the post. They can't ground it against the post anymore. Strawn's gone in there and held it up. With the look of things, Palmer's looking, and he looks at his assistant referee, and I believe it's been held up. Yes, it has. And just wait and see whether Palmer says half time. He does. And we go to the half-time break. TEC leading 22-11. Ropata, I'll leave you with Brendan Jackson.
Brandon Jackson. Hey, kia ora all. Obviously a half-time in the box. I'm joined by the current club chairman, current Premier Development Coach, former Auckland and Northland NPC player, New Zealand Colt, and All Black trialist Brandon Jackson. Kia ora. Jacko?
Yeah, right, so you go.
Good, thank you. Firstly, congratulations and welcome back into the role of club chairman.
Thank you.
For now, how has for the club, how has the season started?
Yeah, so pretty good actually. We've had good numbers, which hasn't been the case for a number of clubs around Auckland. So we've been pretty organised. We've got a pretty good structure, and as you can see across clubs in Auckland that have got paid staff, that makes a big difference. So, which we have, and so we're actually in reasonably good shape.
Yep, and some new coaching appointments as well.
Yep. So we've got Brad Meeker, Bruce West, and Sonny, who are helping out with the Prems, and it's good to see them. Yeah, good. Having volunteers that do coaching is pretty challenging. That's probably why I'm running the Prem development for the 7th year in a row.
Yeah, absolutely. And these coaches come from great pedigree. They've won championships. Sonny's come over from Pakaranga, obviously. Yep. Bruce West as well. They've been around. They know how to win championships, so it's great to have them in here. Hey, how's pre-season been anyway for the club?
Yeah, so good. We've been, like I said, well organised, and your point around those coaches is well made. The thing is, though, it's not just about championships, it's actually about giving guys the ability to play rugby. And if there's one thing I would say with our club is that we've had too many rep players, too many star players, because the problem with the rugby players is they have to be mercenaries to actually get the opportunities. They're all chasing the, well, not all of them, but some of them are chasing the pro game, and you've got to go where the opportunity sits, and that's not necessarily at your club. So it's important that we not only provide opportunities for the rep players to go somewhere, but for the club players that stick around. You know, that dwindling few, the glue players that stick around. And like for example, today on the right wing for TEC, Sudavini, he's been around the club for years and still playing at a really high level.
Very good striker.
You know, we've got to make sure the guys at that get an opportunity too.
Yeah, yep. And hey, look, it's all great to see the senior team's doing very well. You know, from the Lionesses, the 85s, under 21s. I believe are undefeated. They haven't had any tries scored against them this season. Prem Ds, what's changed? What are your thoughts on that?
Unfortunately, I think it's a reflection of the calibre of other clubs this year. So rugby, as everyone knows, has got its challenges, and so I think we're still doing what we're doing and doing it well. I think some of the other clubs are falling off, and there's no doubt in my mind that we need to change the competition, and we can't have the Council of Delegates deciding what that is, to be perfectly blunt. We actually need probably a Blues region-wide club competition. Otherwise, the weak clubs are going to drag the strong clubs down. So I'd say we need something like some of the best clubs, the clubs that can have a Prem team, Prem reserve team, under 21 side, women's and under 85s, across North Harbour and counties, possibly North Harbour, possibly Northland, but Auckland, North Harbour and counties, and we should have a top tier competition and run things that way. If we don't do that, we're just going to gradually subside into irrelevance, which is kind of what we're doing.
Absolutely. Hey, look, as coach of the Premier Development Team, you've gone 4 from 4, a great success. What's been your success? How's it come about? Even though it was a very tight win today, a very tough win on the sideline there.
Yeah.
What's been your success?
Honestly, KFC and the drinking culture.
There we go. You've heard it here first. KFC and the drinking culture.
No. So you've got to make it fun. To my point before, the Prem Development Team, those are guys that are sticking around. They're trying to make it fun. Sometimes rugby's not fun because everyone's so serious about going to the next level, and we are very deliberately trying to focus on fun, camaraderie, team spirit, club spirit, and all the old sort of values that rugby is so good at and was so important to rugby, and actually gets lost in the professional game. So we are very, very family and amateur club, an amateur team.
Yes.
We try to promote guys into the game, into the top level of the game, and TEC would be very successful at that. Possibly too successful, you could argue. But that Prem Development Team is about having fun.
Absolutely, yep. And you've got a new assistant coach as well helping you?
Yep, Renan Alpha, my old mate, yep.
And he's doing a great job as well. You know, Tuesday night trainings, he's really putting the fitness into the boys, isn't he?
Yeah, so we've known each other since 1983 when we were 13, playing Roller Mills. We've gone through New Zealand under 17s, Auckland Grammar first 15, through life and all of its twists and travails, and it's just great seeing him here running around with the guys who's done a fantastic job.
Yeah. And look, Jacko, just in finishing up here, what are your thoughts on the next 40 minutes for the game?
Well, obviously being completely biased, I hope TEC stuff them. But
Tell us how you really feel, Jacko.
You're not going to die wondering.
Cool.
All right,
thanks
fellas.
very much, Jacko.
All right, cheers, Jacko.
Cheers, thank you.
All right, so it looks as though we'll be back very shortly. Second half action, TEC leading 22-11. All right, second half about done. Start here. What does Waitemata need to do to get themselves back into the game, Ripes?
Well, I think they've just got to play a bit more smarter rugby.
They
keep
switch
it going
play.
Yep.
Just kick off, sorry. And it's a little bit messy there. Cleaned up by the number 14, Afamasanga. Sorry. But it's landed on the TEC side. So bring it inside the 22. Strawn with ball at the back of the ruck. Switches play to the left. I've got numbers there with Jackson. Jackson crashing it up. Made a number of carries. Switches play again. Gets it out to the right hand side. And still going. Brought down on a good tackle. Stopped by a good tackle there on the number 21, Matosh. Slovenian player for Waitemata. There's a dummy and a shimmy. Put down the metre short of the try line. And Waitemata have come through. No ruck was formed, so well played there from Pacolini, wearing number 7. Now they're with the 5 of Starkey, Felix Starkey. And Waitemata won the first penalty of the half.
Side there.
But TEC just stood there and watched it.
I know. They should have gone in there. They should have known. But anyway, yeah, I think Waitemata need to work on their lineouts obviously as well, as the ball was kicked out. I think they've lost about 3 or 4. Is that right, Bev?
Yeah, I think they've claimed 1 on their own throw out of 5. So Mo Mata
Here we go.
puts his flag up, a couple of metres outside the 22. Still in TEC territory as the ball goes back, claimed off the back, but outside shoulder, pretty easy to tell when it's not
Quite
straight.
Once again, GTEC are in that zone now. They're looking, they're thinking about their options.
Tight contest in Te Araha between Waihao and Cobras, the two Te Araha teams. Waihao taking it out 13-12.
Wow. A very close game.
The other game that I've had a look at, score between a Stag Trophy, which is a trophy that's competed in the Hamilton City Club, the Waikato, city clubs.
Right.
Hamilton Maris leading at half time 40-10 over Hamilton Old Boys. As the scrum's messy here, and it's angling in again. I think that's about the 4th time we've had.
I think you're right there, eh? Hey, but look, it'll be good to see what TEC do here. It looks like they're going to go for the line out, get a bit of a drive going on.
Well, they've had 100% territory at the start of the second half, 3 minutes in.
Yeah. Backline are preparing themselves.
Both teams a win and a loss each. Waitemata had the bye first round, while TEC's result against Eden to be determined. Stroke goes to the middle, taken there by Parkinson. As they crawl to the left. Now it's out, and dummies and goes over the line! And the 5-pointer goes the way of the tight head. Samu Kofo Nungu. And a well-worked try in the end. Sorry, it's the hooker, Valentino Taito.
Yeah, great little passage of play there. He took it. He read it quite well, and he came around the side. We'll see hopefully in the replay there in a minute. Bit of action happening over there with the
in the first grade game.
Yeah.
First grade scoring.
All to the left.
Here we go.
Now it's out, and
There's
dummies
the
and
feed.
goes over the line.
Another player, ball's on the ground, and he scores the try.
Yeah, I think I clipped that a little bit too late, unfortunately.
But he read it very well. He could see on the blind side there was no one home, even though the winger was coming up. He could do it all by himself. So it was a great try there from Valentino.
Strawn in the 22, and I'll tell you what, those lines are a bit hard to read. It's about 10 in from touch. Strikes it. Doesn't look too bad. It's even better. Extra 2 added. It's 29-11, 45 gonks in this match.
Absolutely, and hey, what a good game it's been.
Yeah.
They stroke first, and they come up trump, so 29-11.
And Waitemata is still there playing rugby as well.
They are. As you can obviously see from GTEC, once they're in the zone, they are in the zone. They're ready for it.
There's a restart out to the right. And the try scorer, Taito, takes it down. And Waitemata might have turned this over, actually. No, TEC, actually, yes, they have, through a penalty. TEC off their feet. Just a little bit guilty of going over and just collapsing.
It can happen. It does happen actually a lot.
you have some teams complain, well, there's no opposition. It's like, well, you've still got to stay on your feet.
Yeah. I see it a lot in the junior grades as well. Little kids come flying in, they think they're Superman.
Thankfully, hopefully the undies on the inside. Here's the touch finder, about 8 out from the line. It's Ben McMillan, the captain, that's been doing the throwing.
Looks like they're going to hit the back.
Go over the top again. Taito helps himself to a 5th one. He's loved those ones.
He has. He's done very well in that respect.
And Soti kicked the ball down. Hasn't found touch though. Goes over the back of Waitemata.
Good kick.
And there is a huge scrap going on in the midfield. Not too sure what was happening there. Sorry, Ropes, did you manage to catch that?
No, sorry.
Richard, you have any idea?
Off the ball.
Yeah, it was definitely off the ball because the ball was inside the Waitemata 22.
The chasers, checking out the chasers possibly. TMO to the side.
I don't think we've got a TMO. Looks as though Mo Mataafa having a chat to Adam Palmer, the referee.
Referee and touch judge just having a bit of a chat about what's happened. Looks like Liam's been called in as well by the look of it.
Yeah, the captains having a chat between the captains. Saw a bit of discussions going on in the Premier Development game.
Yeah, there was quite an interesting little development that happened in that game, but luckily it was all sorted out. The game finished on time. Just a bit of a plug tomorrow, folks. If you're around tomorrow, 1:30, Carlton Grammar Juniors are playing the Grammar Tech under-13s, of which I've been asked to officiate it. And Carlton coached by Mike Pearce, and obviously Todd Featherstone has come across from Grammar Juniors to coach the Grammar Tech team.
Well, it looks as though we're going to restart with a scrum. By the look of things, nothing been decided either way.
Looks like Tom Strawn's got the ball, so
would have been restart with a scrum because play was stopped while still alive. So have to restart with the scrum. Ball wasn't dead, and team with possession gets the feed. Grammar Tech with the ball. Strawn goes out to his left. Chucked through there, going to be cleaned up by Suckleball, and you'll watch it bounce into touch. A bit of a leg break there going on.
yeah, and I think he's now got the wind behind him as well, so it definitely does help.
Well, Waitemata, the one thing they were doing quite well in that first half, they were judging where the kick was going to.
Yes.
There weren't a lot of kicks that were into open field. It's McMillan needs to come to the front, I believe, because going over the back is not working for him. And it wasn't straight, but cleaned up there by Grammar Tech. Now with Crichton big like he do coming in. He's still standing though.
He's off.
Out to the left, steps inside, gets brought down 10 metres out from the try line. They go to the left. Shimmies and goes to the fullback. Fitzsimons. Taito tucking his head and going. 6 out from the line. They come to the right. Shuffles. There's numbers to burn if they can use it. There with the left-hand winger. Stucks in field does Crichton. Now there with the number 4 of Halloween's. Jackson, little offload there. Still going, Hainsworth Fa'ofu. been held up though, 2 metres out from the line. They've got to get the ball off him. They do. Gets in there. I think Gage Jackson brought down short. And Soti's going to add an extra 5 points. And it just pressure told in the end, Ropata Martin.
Absolutely. Look, it's gone from one side of the field to the other. Great options used by TEC, how they use their players. Notably Gage Jackson in there. He was doing a lot of the work and support. Managed to get the ball up and they managed to flick it off and score. And Soti managed to score just out to the left.
Yeah, here's the try replay coming for you. And it just came out to our left, and it's good work there from Taito to get the ball off Hainsworth Fawful, and in the end, just pretty easy stuff for Soti. Strong to add the extra 2. Eight metres in from touch. 26 on the angle. Bevin, Jenkinson, Ropata Martin with you in commentary.
Strong goes up.
Yep, inside the right hand uprights. And it's 36-11. 10 minutes gone for the second half. Restart here, taken down by TEC. Even in the midfield, goes back to Soti. He kicks it down, a little bit of a tricky one here for TEC. Cleaned up! TEC is going to jump down for another 5-pointer. And it's fortune favours the brave. And it's Soti that scores. Noah Soti. And it's 41-16, kick to come. Well, it was Waitemata's Sosu and Matosh that let that ball bounce. It's a bit tricky in the wind, and Soti just helped himself in the end. Second try in succession. Conversion is off the right hand upright, unsuccessful. Ropata Martin, you have missed a brilliant try.
I say Bevo, I do think in the case of winding up the tempo a little bit here. So you can get
41-16.
They're really starting to pull away now.
Actually, I do apologise. It's 41-11. I've added 5 points the wrong way. As restart, claimed off the top by TEC, but might have fallen on the side of Waitemata. It has. 21 has it. He fires it off to the left hand side. And it's been knocked on by Waitemata, and the wheels have just started to fall off them a little.
They have definitely.
Big thanks to TEC sponsors. You can see them going around in the left hand corner. Eclipse Accounting, Rob Law Max Recruitment, Built, Orakei, Marine and Musashi. GTEC's next 3 matches. They've got Puki Te Papa Roskill away next week. Waitemata at home the following week. That game won't be live streamed, sorry. And East Tamaki away. Yes, I have it in the midfield. GTEC, they're playing with spirit. A lot of jostle. And penalty goes the way of Waitemata, and then from the side is the call.
Oh, yeah, he definitely picked it up straight away, didn't he? I mean, GTEC were hot on attack.
A silly penalty to give away though on attack. And they go quickly here. Does Waitemata through their number 13 Amanaki. Suviti. Now out to the second 5. Whakaiu Toki. Just inside the 22. They come to the open side. Does Waitemata. There was the first 5 of Sosu. Little dummy here from the fullback, Sakawa. And it's been knocked on in the tackle. And that's what they'll come back to.
Like a good little tackle there from Tom Strawn there, I think, as a play.
Yeah, definitely had to be made. Having to come across and make those tackles. Does play a bit of cricket during the summer. This Tom Strawn. He plays last man stands.
Yep, and he's been recently going around a number of the schools, working for the Auckland Rugby Union, promoting the game, providing coaching as a resource coach, which is great. The schools are absolutely loving it.
GTEC 5 metres outside their 22, 18 in from touch. Waitemata with a good push. Break off here. GTEC can't get away the offload there. Hands with Fofo, and they're going to concede another attacking penalty. This is getting a little bit silly from the home side.
It is. Why they're doing it, I don't know. But no doubt it is something they will address within the senior leadership of the team as well.
Right in front of the referee, Adam Palmer. His touch finder. It's pretty good. Waitemata Afa didn't have to move very far.
Nice. Kind picked it very well.
Finds touch 8 metres from the GTEC line.
Balls up.
Oh, missing again. But they might have won one. Yes, they have. Out to with the right-hand winger of Afamasanga. Now they come left through Ahio. And another penalty goes away of GTEC. Goes against GTEC, sorry. Offside is the call. And they'll tap and go quickly through Suviiti. Sorry. There with the loose set of Kata.
Couple of metres out from the line.
Pick and go again does Waitemata. Shimmy and goes. Tries to get in there but can't. And a penalty.
Offside.
Offside once more. 3 penalties in a row, Ropata Martin.
It has been, yeah. Obviously the GTEC boys are a little bit tired, but they're defending their line, and they're just going a bit too early. That's where they should go.
There's a lot of talk and hoo-ha going on with Waitemata. They look like they might be tapping and going from here. They do.
Oh.
And, oh no.
Yeah, he's done it.
There's Coach Killer's Ropata Martin, and there's that. He's knocked it on from the tap.
Yeah. How many times do we see it? There's nothing worse when you're trying to rush it.
I actually think that when he gets them, they didn't rush it. They tried to be, tried to slow things down, and calm it all down, and it just didn't pick it up cleanly at all.
Yeah, it's basic 101 stuff, Bev. Tapping the ball, we all know you can either tap it, but the chances of knocking it on are too great. Placing it on the ground, quick tap, then you're good to go. Looks like someone needs a bit of attention there from the...
A bit of time off by the look of things.
Number 7, Sam Hainsworth.
He's had a pretty good game, Hainsworth, I thought. Yeah, I believe it is the number 7. It's getting some attention. We'll update other scores going on. The Alan McEvoy Memorial Shield Round 4. Pakuranga 29-12 leading at home against College Rifles. Marist at home leading Puki Te Papa Roskill 60-10. University 48-0 at home against Manuku Rovers, two-time defending champions. East Tamaki 24-12 leading Waitakere at home. And Papatoetoe trailing 33-3 to Ponsonby as we're back. And the last score, Eden at home 35-5 leading Suburbs.
20 to go, Bev, 20 to go.
20 left in this one. Still a lot of rugby. As Tom Strawn kicks it into touch. And probably would want to retake that one. Flag goes up a couple of metres, still inside the Grammar Tech 22.
Looks like there's a bit of movement from the reserve bench.
Was it a clean out almost?
A couple of new players potentially coming on for debut. Billy Skelton has joined the Prem team, and also Jago Burley, but just waiting to see who the subs are.
I finally found out today what you got to do as a player on debut. Can't say what it is on here, but I really feel sorry for a player on debut.
You've got to say a lovely story. Think of the nursery rhyme.
You've got to relive your childhood memories.
This one's over the back. Still being cleaned up there by Waitemata. Grammar Tech though coming through. Still on the side of Waitemata, and they'll win another penalty. Leaving the feet is the call. And tries to tap and go quickly, but can't. She might have been a knock on there. I think he's got his arm out to Grammar Tech, he has.
Yeah, he is.
So a little knock on at the back of the ruck. Minded to go in this game, 41-11. Grammar Tech leading. It's been 30 unanswered points, pretty much for Grammar Tech. Sorry, beg your pardon, 36. It was 11-5 at one point.
Yeah. It's Justice Veneer, he comes on as a replacement to ball in.
Yeah, scrum's messy though, so Veneer didn't get that chance. Just looking at the beat, I actually think that was a complete clean out of the reserves.
It was, yeah, 20 to go. Obviously, Coach Mika decided to make the call.
Brad Mika, assisted by others.
Sonny Sunvillier, Bruce West,
They're going to go blind. Soti kicks it through with the fullback. Suckleport. Good tackle on him by the number 20. And might have turned this over, yes they have. But Waitemata have pounced back on it. Now they go back to the left. There's the number 20, Nico Jones, son of Michael. They come out to the right there through the number 23, Vave. Go right again, through the centre. Siviiti, over there with Suckleport again. Still going Isaiah. Suckleport.
Bit of a breakdown in the field there. Back in the centre
with
field.
Manaki. Siviiti. And Grammar Tech with a penalty. Players over the ruck claim the penalty, not released.
We're off again. He's taking the quick tap.
Taken quickly. Meter inside the 22. Yeah, they're looking at numbers options, but he's locked it on. And his scrum, the way of Waitemata. I think that was the number 17 getting in the way there. Sho Samashima. His brother Kai Samashima playing as well today, in for Caleb Tangitau. That was ruled out this morning. A few ball boys on the field. I'm not too sure what's going on there.
The under-13 side have been that are playing tomorrow. Obviously getting a bit of a warm-up pre-match.
Scrum goes down. There's a 3-2 split here with the fullback, Sakoport, in the pocket. Out to the left, his first receiver is Puafisi, Filiami Puafisi. Out to the right, Sivai Iti.
It's like tongue twister there, Bev.
Yeah, there's been a few. Trying to read my own handwriting, actually, is the problem.
Not Smith or Brown?
Get set for another scrum. Looks like someone's on the ground there. Or is it just a flanker?
I think it's the number 16 doing his laces up by the look of that, Thomas Whale. Might be the I think he's sitting there waiting for the as a flanker, just sitting low. Yeah,
He was.
that is actually what he's doing. Actually, both of them are. Although, I know, Bale gets up now. Still Waitemata ball, 5 metres outside their 22. Comes back to Sakoport. He'll put it downfield. There with Iago Burley.
On debut.
To his right. His numbers here for TEC. Ball inside, but only found the number 20 of Waitemata, Nico Jones. Sakoport has it. He's just outside his own 22 at the moment. Back to the number 19 of Puafisi. Hasn't found touch though. Long ball back in field.
Here we go.
Samishima has it. A little bit of a shimmy. Finds open space.
Jago Burley.
Jago Burley brought down. They'll still go blind. Samishima now. Look at his dancing shoes on. Finds it out to his brother. Now Soti can't quite get there. Gets brought down. So there's the number 12 for TEC. And tackler not releasing. It's Tino Louis. That's brought down. They're going to tap and go. Samishima has it. Crossfield kick. And it's not going to find the player. Silvini Rama has it on. Quite well. Collision. Huge collision in there. And hopefully the players are okay because that was nasty.
Looked very, very high there to me, Bev. Referee has stopped the game. He's just going over to talk to his touchy.
Yeah, Isaki Tafia. Is the
23,
no, it's
Jago.
number 23, Jago Burley, that's gone down. Someone just showing me a video that he captioned. He reckons, by the look of it, it actually looked quite legal.
It did. Okay.
And we'll play the scrum. Because the first tackler now has to tackle below the sternum.
Correct.
The rest can tackle anywhere up to the shoulder. I think there might have been, there's a penalty that's gone the way of Waitemata for back chat. There's the number 12 wide long ball out to the 22.
They're running it
Caesar
wide.
Shimizu. As Sakapo kicks it back in field. He has it. Good offload there to Jackson, and Jackson's offload not quite the same.
No. Hey, it was great continuity of play there from Jackson, and good to see him giving it a good move.
Getting a score update from the
40.
Super Rugby.
Current score is 41-11 with just under 12 minutes to play.
I was just having a chat to good old Bill here, and looks as though the Fijian draw have taken out their match against Moana Pacifica in quite a tight one in the end, 24-17.
Sorry, who won that again?
Fijian draw.
Oh, drew one, yeah.
That was in La Tuka as well. Just got another stoppage for injury. Play the Bills again. Big thanks to TEC sponsors, Eclipse Accounting, Rob Law and Max Recruitment, Built, Orakei Marine, and Musashi.
Nice. And as Brendan Jackson mentioned, without these sponsors, we wouldn't have a
Clubs
club.
and organisations can't run these days, can they?
Absolutely. And they are forever grateful to them, as are other teams as well.
So line out here on the halfway mark for Waitemata. Goes to the middle and it's one, but it is not straight as the call. They just have not really cleaned up any lineouts at the moment, and TEC are going to have a scrum.
I think they've taken one or two.
I think one, to be honest.
Yeah, and Valentino's been having an absolute field day at the back there. Five takes for overthrows, and the rest have been not straight.
Just a reminder, you can watch these games backwards, back after, even during. Actually, you can go back and watch it. There'll be highlights posted to Bev's Broadcasting official Facebook page in coming days. Yeah, scrum here from Waitemata's good, but TEC with ball. Samashima, wrap round ball, long out, and got some good hands there coming in. Nice little offload there to Kai Samashima. TEC 5 metres outside the 22, and tackler's not releasing. Tap and go again. Go wide is the call, but we need to get it there. Nice little offload there. Gage Jackson still going and working. And a penalty. Not releasing the ball is the call. And Waitemata with a relieving penalty.
Yeah, just slightly over the 22 there, Bev. Heading into the final 10 minutes of the game. Kicks it out and not too far away from halfway.
Yeah, just 5 metres still inside the Waitemata half. They've got to win a line out first.
Well, anything could happen here.
So they're going to go to the middle. And it's been one.
Taking it.
Taking it though, with the number 19, the centre has it. Wide long ball out to Shimizu, sorry. And another penalty, not releasing the tackle. Tackler not releasing. Sorry. What about all the penalty midway 22, 10 metre line? There's poor Fisi. Kick to touch, bit of a wonky one. And kicked into the construction zone where the number 2 field here is having its drainage relayed.
Yep, I can testify. I've played on that ground before when it's been a swamp, and it is a swamp.
Well, it's a good swimming pool. As finally TEC win one against the throw. It's been a while. And they've got it in the midfield. Dancing shoes going. Nice little ball inside. Up over the 10 metre line. Good carry there from the number 20. Charles Giggle. They come out to the left.
Got numbers.
Tacklers are
He's
just
gone
falling
there.
off at the moment. Inside ball. Picked up there by the number 18. And it's the number 19, the baller for Theta. And it's 46-11 kick to come.
Great continuity of play once again there from the Grammar Tech team. They managed to spin it wide and they had numbers out. They just come roaring through and scored.
Just looked too easy in the end.
It did. Almost thought for a minute there the ball went forward, but it was just the way that we were on the angle. So.
It was passed into one of the Grammar Tech, into one of the Waitemata players that made it go forward. So we'll have a look on the replay here.
Here he goes, skip through the gap, finds his inside man, ball's picked up, and Paula Fafita scores.
Yeah, Fafita did well, just waiting for it, waiting that ball to bounce nicely for him.
Right place and right time, and yeah, did a great job to get there.
Conversion is might just keep inside. No, it doesn't. It's out to the right hand, uprights there. The score remains 46-11 with 7.5 to play.
Yep, it's been a game on.
Poor Fisi to get us back underway. Goes out to his left. Pretty good kick actually, if it can be contested. And Grammar Tech player underneath it falls unlucky. Samashima's still going. He tries to get a kick away. Can't, he's knocked it on. So still with Waitemata. And they're going to go through the middle of the ruck now. Keeping it in tight over the halfway line. There with the loose head of Simikata. It's been chipped through. Advantage must have been over for the knock on. It's there with the number 20. Nico Jones. Nice little offload. Almost like Father East there. Chipped through. Samashima going back. Gets out on one. Oh, good tackle. Good wacky do coming in from Waitemata.
Might have been Nico Jones there, Bev.
I'd say so. They didn't call his father Iceman for no reason. Big wacky do coming in again from Waitemata. And penalty, high tackle called. Carter now goes with it. Carter brought down a good tackle. They go left once more through Puafisi. It's a quick ball to the left. Good shrug off there from Toki. There's a nice little offload and a tackle. And good try there from Waitemata.
Very consolation try there, rounding out near the end of the game there. Couldn't quite see who got that.
Do you have a number, Richard?
I think it was the winger who was standing up in the channel.
So Hoki done with the try. That's 46-16 kick to come.
Here we go.
Good heads up play, aware of where the space was.
Great little replay. They take the tap from the penalty, spin it out wide, and they just find the numbers in there. They fire it across. Here he comes. Goes on through, scores the try. As the sun comes out.
Well, the sun really has come out into our eyes at the moment.
Yeah.
Conversion. 6 in from touch, just outside the 22. Well, charges from Grammar Tech, and this conversion won't even make the posts.
Quite short.
Unsuccessful. So we have 4 minutes to go. It's been a pretty dominating score. One from Grammar Tech. Had to bounce back from that last week's disappointment after having the game called off, which was right after 20 minutes.
Correct. And it's still to be determined as well.
Yep, before the technical committee. Restart from Tech goes down. Ooh, bit of collision. Still there with Waitemata. Actually, no, it's being ripped off from Tech.
Taking it.
He's 15 out from the line. Lets the ball go, gets to his feet and carries on. Nice little offload from the ground. And the try is scored.
Tumata, who actually played 60 minutes for the Premier Development team, found himself in the right place at the right time. Great little pop-up ball, and he scores out wide.
I think you can tell this try was scored from the loud eruption behind us here, Ropata, on the balcony.
The Premier Development boys, thanks for your support, guys.
We'll have a look at that replay in a second. So it's 51-16 as we wait for the conversion.
Here he goes. Namir just finds himself in the right place at the right time, coming up and scores the try.
Conversion 18 in from touch on the 22. Strikes it and it's away to the right. It never looked like going over that one, unfortunately. So score remains 51-16.
Referee just checking his clock there, obviously working out that he's probably less than on or about 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, I do say I'm not too sure how accurate that time is because it didn't start it at one point. There's a restart from Waitemata, played by Tech on that right wing. Now they go infield. A few Waitemata players there waiting. Box kick coming in. Yes, it's a bit wobbly, contested, and one from Tech. But they'll concede the penalty, not releasing the ball as the call. And Tapson goes to Puafisi. There's the number 13. Still going strong, gets the offload away. Siviiti. It was, yes, it's been ripped off the number 22. Offload to the left-hand winger. He's away. This will be another 5 pointers and put the salt into the wound in the left-hand corner. And bit of luck there. And it is the number 10 of Noah Soti. And it's 56-16 kick to come.
3 tries for the first 5. Just
Yeah, a hat trick. Thank you, Eugene.
I believe that in the past, in years gone by, normally you score 3 tries in twice straight. Is that cool? I thought he's done very well today, actually.
Played very well. His kicking game as well. It wasn't the easiest to start with.
As a Premier
Ramatala is getting a few help from his development mates. Looks as though there's still time to play, actually, looking at both sides. Comes and strikes it. It's not a bad kick, but it doesn't quite make the post either. Adam Palmer says that is full time. And
as the crowd goes wild here up on the balcony.
Ropata might have been a convincing win. Going into next week's game for Tech against Papita Papa, anything that the Premier side need to work on?
Well, obviously their discipline. I think the discipline will be obviously discussed within the senior leadership group. Scrums, lineouts, we were really good. Scrums, obviously a bit of work to be done there, but I think it's just a discipline. Tackles and coming over and stuff like that. But that's about all I could see. Great to get your thoughts, Bev.
Yeah, and look, I mean, a lot of those penalties were silly penalties as well. I think I counted 3 in that second half that were attacking penalties that were going against us on attack for off the feet, first player, with the referee standing right there.
You know, as we progress through the season, they're going to have to be a bit more disciplined in that field, otherwise, it could go sideways on them
Right, so
in the big matches.
they're off to Puki to Papa Roskell. Waitemata, I think they just need to go back to the drawing board, look at their what they're doing with the ball. Just, I don't think they were smart at times that could do it. But big win for the TEC side.
And I did have a yak to coach of the Waitemata team, John Tangawhasi, pre the game. He did sort of like indicate that they're in a rebuilding phase, obviously with Nico Jones in there as well, great to see. But obviously over the next couple of seasons they're aiming to go a little bit better, but they've got a bit of work to be done, like you said. It should be quite good for them.
So they're at home against Maris next week, Waitemata. Big thanks to you, Rupes, for your work and behind commentary.
Thank you very much. Great as always to be here, and hopefully we'll see you sometime soon.
Yep, June the 8th versus Papatoetoe at this stage. I'll be back next weekend. I'll be at Auckland Uni covering the home game.
Excellent, and we'll no doubt keep in contact.
Until next time, folks, ka kite.
Got it, thank you.